Hi guys, I'm Joanna and welcome to my channel On Table. Today I will introduce you to Jarls with far and frostly north. Blood of the Northmen is a game for 1 to 4 players with area majority mechanism and very interesting map and action tale playing. So, today I will tell you a little bit more about this game, core box, Blood of the Northmen, but today also I will show you what is inside this box. This is a new expansion for this game. It has a fight, so if you are curious what is inside these boxes and what's new brings to the game this expansion, take a look on this video. Okay, let's start by choosing a hero. Take one of the double-sided character tiles and place it in front of you. So by choosing this Jarl, my army will be archers. This help tile shows you which actions are to be resolved during the turn. Place it at the bottom of your character tile. Now each player randomly draws his hero's special ability. For example, this ability will allow me to perform an additional path action. Pretty cool! There are 8 tiles to choose from, each with a different ability. Place the tile at the bottom of your character's tile. Now, time for an army. Each player gets 20 units. We place all of our soldiers in the yard tile on the left side. However, if you manage to win the fight, you will be able to move one of your unit to the space at the bonfire. Before we starting, reach for the first player token and choose who will become it. The player who draws the tile with the most mountains receives this tile and places it at the top of his character tile. Now you can distribute the starting tiles. The first player will get 4 of them, the second player will get 5, the third player will get 6, and so on and so on. Okay, so now take a closer look at the map tiles. Here we have 2 water ages, so that means 2 such actions. And also 2 path ages, another 2 actions. There is 1 edge for the forest that gives me 1 action, and the middle is empty space with no action. This tile in turn has a town in the center. This exactly is Silver Town. There is 1 action of lake, same as 1 edge of the forest, but 2 blank edges with no action, and 1 path action. And we have mountains here. I will show it all in a moment. So, in order, we will consider the different actions from the played tiles. So, let's go! The first player plays the first tile, and now I will show you only the rules of adding tiles and creating a map. So after that, the other players must add 1 tile from their hand so that they only touch 1 edge. Of course, the adjacent tiles must be continuous, that is, the path to the path, lake to the lake, and so on. Then, in the second turn, you have to add the tiles in such a way that they connect with the other 2 edges. So, as you can see, the path is getting longer and the lake is getting bigger. But the exception is mountains, which can be combined with any type of terrain. So, for example, adding a lake to the mountains is possible. However, building a map is one thing, but these tiles provide actions, so see how it works. You play a tile. You add to the map. And now you check the actions in order. The first is the forest. It will allow you to add units to the map. How many you can send them? As many forest edges as you tile you just played and add to the map has. In my case, it's 1 soldier. Take a look at the lake action now. It will allow the units to be moved to the other side. But you can forget this action and take the tiles on your hand. 1 tile for each action, for each edge. The next is the path that makes my army move. But if the path is broken, like mine, I can move units to the nearest path to the right or to the left. I could move my unit to the right space, right tail, in my case with the town, or, however, move the army to the left and position yourself in the space with the enemy army. And now maybe you ask me, for what? I have a plan to attack them, of course. But I will show you the fight in a moment. This town allows me to remove an enemy unit from a space where at least 1 of my units is standing. So, exactly like in my situation now. So in this case, I will not receive a victory point, even if I have removed enemies from the board. because, as I said, it wasn't a fight. Okay, let's move on. Now is the next player turn. He plays the tail and resolve actions. The forest allows him to add 1 unit to the played map tail. Then the action to the lake, thanks to which he can swim to the other side, so even by 3 tails in this case. So I move the unit to the area where another Jarl's army is standing. Do you know what that means? Yes, fight! But first, the next action is a path. I have 2 edges, 2 actions. But I don't do it, and because of that, I can take 2 tails for my hand. Now the mountain action that will allow me to attack in the tail where my units and enemy units are standing. Okay, the attacking player chooses a mountain tail from his hand for each of his units. In my case, the mountains have as many as 5 edges, and the more edges there are to the mountains, the more strength they gain. And additionally, as the initiating attack, he may take 1 extra tail from the pool and add strength from it. Now the defeating player plays tails from his hand or from the pool. 1 tail from each unit. In this case, he has 3 strength because he has 3 edges with mountains, which is less than his opponent, so he lost. He has to remove his unit from the map. After such a resolved fight, the winner must collect the prize. He gains 1 victory point, which means move 1 of his unit to the space on the right side of the player board. And as I said before, if a player plays his 6th soldier by the bonfire, he scored the 6th victory point, the game ends with his victory. But we will also finish the game when there are no enough tails in the pool and when a player creates a biarmia. Okay guys, now let's take a look at the expansion. There you will find new map tails with new types of terrain. These are the passes that allow you to move through the mountains, which has been marked by path. Another new things in this game are churches. We put them in the towns. Conflict cannot occur in towns with churches except when initiated by neutral brigades. And look, these guys are horses. In a conflict, the winning player gains an additional victory point for each herdsir he has that survives the battle, but gains 1 less victory points for each surviving enemy herdsir belonging to any player. Another news, a player may spend 2 lake actions after playing a tail to place longships to the board. Longship can run along the lake. A player with a longship in a standard conflict automatically wins against a player with none. A player may spend mountains actions to place catapults. Each 2 mountains actions providing 1 catapult. Each catapult that player has gives the player an extra mountain action that can only be used to initiate a conflict. Catapults, of course, are ranged weapons, and it is worth knowing that the catapult can destroy the stronghold or let it be taken over. Thank you very much guys for your time and for watching this video, and as always I'm asking you for like, of course if you like this video, and encourage you to join to my subscribers because I will be publishing more video about board games here. So have a nice day, take care and bye bye.